back to Superman and Lois TV Talk. This is our episode for Season 2, Episodes 12 and 13, Lies That Bind, and All Is Lost. My name is Frank Ramblings, and with me, to my left and my right via the internet, are Messrs. Derek Russell and Robin Burge. How you doing, fellas?
Mischief managed.
You're a messer.
I got a on the spot song for these two eps. Ready? Lies that bind, all is lost. No?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. That's the song that binds them together. And all is not lost when I get to hear Robin sing. So
we actually took weeks off just for Robin to write that jingle.
That's the best you come up with.
I came out of a broom closet, dizzy, kind of squinting because of the light.
Yeah. It was a little too much. It's okay. You can't go back to Wegthor, so it's fine.
Never can. No. Don't go back there.
Don't do it.
We're going to be put out of business.
Yeah. How's that?
We're done.
That?
We're hanging it up. If anybody doesn't know, I am referring to a new podcast recapping all of Smallville with hosts Thomas Welling and Michael Rosen. It's called Talkville. This is, of course, just for our Smallville fans out there. How long do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to go through all 10 seasons, or are they going to bounce after Rosenbaum leaves the show?
Absolutely no way they make it through 10 seasons. And besides, Steric did it first.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think they'll get to the Rickman got to him joke? Perhaps
if they get that far, yeah.
They're going to get through season 1.
Yeah, no. It sounds like they've at least recorded a fair bit of season 1 based on the trailer alone.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this. I am excited for this. I've been joking like, oh, that's it. I can finally retire from podcasting.
The stars are taking over. Yeah. Yep. My other podcast, Karate Kid Minute, I'm waiting for Ralph Macchio to suddenly get the genius idea of breaking down Karate Kid movies 1 minute at a time.
Once he does, you're done. You're done. Stick a fork in you.
Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, we're here to talk about 2 episodes today. Life gets busy. And you've heard this all before. So we're going to talk about Lies That Bind first, and then follow it up with All Is Lost. And then we'll maybe, ask ourselves if all is lost with this show by the end. I watched them one time and was just like, ugh. And then I watched them again another time and I was like, all right. I mean, I'm okay. And I really do think the second episode is much more enjoyable. But anyway, the people behind Lies That Bind. This is written by Rena Mamoon, who did Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon. And she's the one we heard about. She came in from the teen dramas and Everwood, huge Everwood person. So I bet they were like, all right, we got a pretty dramatic episode. We want to give it to Rena. And it's directed by David Mamudia, I believe pronouncing it. He's a short film director. This is his very first episode of Superman and Lois. So I did actually get a chance to break these into chapters.
I see that. Bravo.
Yeah. The first chapter, I called it Sorta Sibling School Skippers. And it basically takes place. It's all about this is the part of the episode where Jordan and Jonathan attempt to go to school after all the revelations of what Lana knows, and of course can't really concentrate, and so they decide to skip school and go mining with Nat.
As you do.
Yeah. Normal. Hey,
you want to skip school and go mining? Sure.
Y'all play Dig Dug? I was interested. one part of this, the opening here, interested me was the fact that Jonathan has gone full nihilist. Like, football people are like, football guys are just like, yeah, you ruined the season. Blah, blah. And he's just like, nothing matters. Nothing matters at all. We're all on a course to, And of course, Jordan's
they don't even have football on that planet. What planet exactly?
Jordan's like, oh yeah, he's really into Greta Thunberg, climate change. But yeah, they go on a little mining trip. After, of course, Nat shows off this new suit that apparently she made for Jonathan. But that it seems a little small for him. I don't know.
seems sort of custom fit for someone else, perhaps.
So when they
Natalie got to do something for once.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Natalie be part of the episode.
They got to episode 12 and they were like, maybe we should have her do something. Actually, not to jump ahead, they got to episode 12 and they were like, we're going to add about 12 new storylines with only 4 episodes left.
Yes. Why not? Why not?
Hey Sarah, remember when you liked music?
Yeah.
So when they went to the mines, and you guys saw there's the big XK deposit was in a pillar that seems to be holding up the whole chamber. You get worried when Jonathan is like, "Oh, do a little heat vision." I mean,
come on.
Were we thinking? I don't know, but it was pretty cool. He got to.
He never played Dig Dug.
Clearly.
This is a load-bearing pillar, if I...
Yeah.
Jerry, these are load-bearing pillars. They're not coming down.
And, at the end of this little storyline, I mean, they're kind of more bonded, and John Henry invites him to stay for dinner. Yada, yada, yada.
Right.
The next chapter...
You just yada-yada'd through the best part.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool seeing Jordan fly them out of there, and... and Nat was very much like, if Sarah saw that.
Right.
You'd get to play Dig Dug.
I do enjoy the three of them and their dynamic. I love Nat knowing the secret and being in on that is kind of a fun dynamic to watch.
Are you saying they're not knowing the secret or Nat knowing? I wasn't sure if that your Massachusetts accent is okay.
Sorry. Yeah, my accent.
Nat.
New Hampshire.
Nat.
I'm not going to Fenway.
Next chapter is called A Star is Born. And we find Sarah, who's been wearing earbuds throughout the episode, sitting on Martha's bench.
Sitting on Martha,
who has been turned into a bench. And Kyle's trying to get a little information out of her. Apparently, Lana went on a 6-hour walk, and that doesn't sound right. But Sarah's writing her own songs, and Kyle, who seems to be upset about whatever Lana's doing, makes a mysterious call to Tanya, but it turns out that he is setting up a gig for her at, Minito. The local bar.
the local watering hole.
Yes. Which, Sarah gets to perform on stage, and I found out that Eric Valdez actually wrote the song for the character of Sarah and shared it with Indy and Neverett, and they kind of worked on it together, and
That's cool.
Found that out from Krypton site, by the way.
That's very sweet. Props to Craig.
Yeah. That's about it for that part of the episode.
It's a cute storyline, and I like seeing. He was always very supportive of her music. Going back to season 1, so it's cool to see that coming back. But obviously, not great that he brought her there of all places.
Kind of
Like, are there no other open mics in town? Like, really, you have to go back to the scene of the crime? Like, ugh.
Victoria Mays has got to go full Peach Pit. We gotta.
There we go.
But only thing I kind of cringed about, I was like, are they trying to sell us Indy as a solo singer and trying to make her into I mean, fine, but I don't know. It's I don't like being kind of like.
I feel like that's a very early 2000s, this artist is on Warner Brothers Records.
Exactly.
I don't know. They might
I just wish they'd give her actual AirPods. I'm so tired of watching the cords get wound up every time she has to enter a new scene and talk to somebody. It happened like 4 times in the episode, and I was like, yes, you're wearing headphones.
Yeah, we get it. Thanks.
Next chapter is Lana Knows, and we kind of pick up from the end of the last episode where Clark has just revealed himself as Superman. And I like the whole, you're Superman? And he's like, kind of.
Kind of, a little.
But I do like the, addressing the Superman mythos a little bit, like how did no one put this together? And he's like, people see what they want to see. What did you guys think about that as something that could explain the glasses?
You didn't put it together, Lana.
Right.
I don't know why we have to call other people stupid. You didn't do it.
Yeah. and his explanation is a very typical sort of hand wavy, like people see what they want to see, or you'd be surprised how often people don't look up like that. Those kinds of explanations are
Kryptonians age slowly.
Everybody looks up.
Everybody looks up. Oh. So
we get we get some cute flashbacks, puppet shows with Clark and Lana. Drop books. Of course they drop books.
Yeah. I got, carrying over from the last episode, why they got to make it so romantic though? Like why is the Clark and Lana stuff so romantic when they've gone out of their way
for us? Superman. He can have 2 women. I don't understand what the problem with you guys.
Mute him.
Am I alone?
Mute him. Mute him.
The views of Robin
Mute him.
Do not.
Robin recently had surgery and is still on painkillers. So let's.
Superman is Lois's husband, and Clark Kent is Lana's. No. We can't Mariel Hemingway this.
Mute him.
I don't see that happening.
Banish him to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, no.
Guilty.
No. Guilty. Yeah, no. But I don't see why it has to be. I really don't like the way that they're treating Lois right now. I really am. And I didn't think I would be saying that when this show has given us like arguably my favorite Lois, but I just am not loving the attitude around Lois right now.
I specifically skipped the last episode because it angered me. Yeah, honestly.
You didn't watch All Is Lost?
No, the was that the one? No, I skipped recording. I wasn't on the recording with you two.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I was annoyed at how romantic and fanciful that reveal was.
Yeah,
the frozen tree and all that.
Yeah. Lois got a cornfield, and Lana got a icicle show.
Yeah,
it's several issues because they haven't even had like Tyler and Bitsy like touch hardly at all in a long time. Like there's no physical, like there was that one episode before he went to Bizarro World where they were in bed and then then he was gone. But I got so, I don't know.
To be fair, could that be because Tyler had COVID?
It may be. I don't know. They were very good early on about being affectionate.
When to me,
COVID was worse.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of become this afterthought. I mean, he came back after a month gone and they didn't embrace. He didn't ask her about her. The most emotion he showed is when he found out that Lana won the election and he missed it. Like I got super frustrated by all that. And and she pretty much says she loves him in this episode when she says, "Did you ever love me? Not enough." I mean, she still has feelings for him. Thankfully, he shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Just saying,
I'll tell you what,
platonic.
I was real worried when that question was floated out there. I was real worried about what the response was going to be, and I was pleased with the response, but for a second there, I was really concerned.
I will say this episode got the biggest laugh out of me out of the entire series, though, because when Lois comes in here in a minute and asks, "Well, guess who Lana hates more than you?" and Clark was like, "Kyle." That was
True.
good.
That was good.
That was good. The whole her getting pissed at Lois thing, I wanted to fast forward through though.
I was so mad.
Unfair.
That was awful. That was
completely unfair.
And
our entire friendship is based on a lie. There's nothing true between us.
How are you?
And you've made me a liar too.
How are you more mad at Lois than you are at Clark? How are you more mad at Lois for keeping her spouse's, secret in confidence, like out of love and respect for her spouse, than you are at himself, who you've known since childhood? How
they've met 3 times, and she's going to show up and tell her the truth of her friend for an ex for over 20 years. Like,
right? How can you?
That wasn't going to happen.
How can you say to Lois, our entire friendship is built on a lie, when literally your and Clark's friendship is also built on a lie, but somehow he gets a pass? Like, I don't understand that. I can understand being mad at Clark. I cannot understand being that mad at Lois. I can't. I just cannot agree with it. It's not fair.
Well, wasn't it Lois said something in this episode about it's a classic example of women holding other women to higher standards than men, kind of thing. Is that have anything to do about it? Are they trying to say anything about that? I mean, honestly, I don't.
It's definitely what was happening. It is definitely Lana was holding Lois to a higher standard than she was holding Clark. I guess it doesn't seem like there was any commentary on it, though. It was
not Lois's. It's not Lois's secret to tell.
Exactly.
Well, but the thing is, they've kind of written it in the last few episodes, it's our secret, it's our family, our secret, But that doesn't mean one person can just dish whenever they want to.
I mean, at some point, I guess I, as a writer, would have had Lois tell Lana the kids didn't even find out till 6 months ago.
For sure.
Yeah. And they only found out because they had to. It wasn't a choice.
Yeah.
And they still want to see us, by the way. We're still.
Yeah. I would have told her that, and I would have told her, I pulled out one of the countless examples of times where someone's life was jeopardized because they knew the secret.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess, she says all that weird stuff that happened here. I guess she meant over the years and not just the Talrow of it all from last season. I don't know. The fact that she walked, she was like, you're the reason all those weird things happened here in Smallville.
Oh,
and I don't know if she meant over the course of the last, 30 years or
no, I thought it was
or Talrow.
No, I thought it was because of their childhood. I think it was.
Yeah.
I almost felt it was like a hat tip to Smallville kind of thing.
Kind of.
Not exactly
I got that,
wrapping it in, but
I got that
all
too,
those
Robin.
freaks of the weeks and.
You're the reason Amy Adams ate that deer.
So they end up having a conversation, and Lana learns about everything, but she decides that she doesn't want any of the Kents around her family for now, out of our life.
I really hope that at some point Lana comes around and ideally apologizes to Lois for that reaction and realizes that she was wrong. I hope that's that they I hope I'm reacting prematurely to this, right? I hope that maybe we haven't seen it play out yet, and I'm
well, I think by the time the second episode ended, she was like, I'm not mad, but I don't think we can be in each other's
that wasn't
lives.
That's not really what I'm looking for.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Divide them at this point. Just
I mean, I'll
keep
take
them,
it.
Keep them separated.
I would prefer the show to make commentary about it was wrong of her to react that way. But
sure, yes.
But maybe they won't do that.
I don't know that we'll get that.
Yeah,
all the other random ass choices that have been made. I don't know if that's gonna.
I hate the idea of if you know my secret, you're in more danger. But it seems like they're in danger whether they know the secret or not. Tag, she is upset about she learns about Tag kidnapping Sarah. Sarah didn't know the secret, so how is she in any less danger knowing the secret?
Yeah.
Well, and that was another thing where it was Clark felt guilty out there on the road, so he just let her get in the car. She was like, I gotta go, and he just let her go. And it's I know I just put a lot on you. your doppelganger from another Earth is coming here to kill to merge with you. There's some urgency to the need. The whole point of that conversation around the table with the rest of the family was things are about to get worse, and we need to bring them in to the fold. Now, my annoyance from the get-go, and I think I told you guys this a few weeks ago, was that he went and told her by himself to begin with. I think it should have been a him and Lois thing, or a him and the kids thing. I think that would have.
I don't know. I think it's just because they have this personal friendship. They're best friends from high school, yada yada, and that they have this relationship that we've heard of. That is very close. And I think he felt like it's something he's always wanted to do, is to tell her. I don't know. No matter if I don't know. To me, it's like you're married 20 years and happy in life, but you still had that special friendship or love back then. It doesn't mean that it may be lessened, but it doesn't mean it never existed, and you don't want to honor that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a romantic.
But they didn't have to. Okay, fine. If you want to die on that rope, I'll let you have it. But if you, Jesus, not on air.
Cut me down.
Why make it so romantic? Like, why the aesthetic of the scene? Why have to shape it? Why not just freaking do the shirt rip? Why not just do the shirt rip? Why did you freeze a tree and have to float and like do all this stuff? Why didn't you just do a shirt rip and take the glasses off?
Yeah. The spectacle of it and the romanticism of it, and
not that the shirt rip is any less sexy, but what I'm saying here is
show me that shield.
Yeah.
Show me what you're working with.
Show me what Jor-El gave you. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it was something that Clark's always wanted to do, and it's not like he cheated on Lois. So I don't know if he even disrespected Lois. He wanted to show her the magic of the fact that her friend is Superman. I don't know.
He didn't disrespect Lois. The show disrespected Lois, and I think the show has continually disrespected Lois this entire season.
I'm trying to keep inside the story.
You're doing a terrible job.
All right. Well, anyway.
No, I'm just kidding.
If Superman is a different identity than Clark Kent, why not both? I mean, all right. Sorry, I didn't want to get back to my earlier point, but you forced me.
No, you're fine. I really do think they've done a disservice to both Bitsy and Lois. Well, that TV guide thing. That TV guide.
Tell them what you're talking about.
The thing for the finale is Superman and Lois in big words, but it's a picture of Clark and Lana with their arms around each other. And I'm like, what's happening? It reminds me, you remember when Kevin Smith had that show? Not Kevin Smith. Kevin James had that show on CBS a few years ago, and they brought in Leah Remini for a few guest spots because they'd been on The King of Queens so long, and everybody responded to that online, so they killed off the wife and brought her on instead, and I was like, Jesus.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Fictional lives are limited, Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
What if Lana is actually Lois? Do you think about that? No.
Frank, what do you think about?
I think this just became a 2-person podcast. Bye, Phyllis.
I think Robin is. What if Bitsy's Lois?
I am one paragraph into my manifesto. I'll take it from here, guys.
I've seen that show before, and I didn't like the ending.
I'm good. I like it when Lois is Lois and Lana is Lana and Chloe is Chloe, and that is that.
But if they have an episode where Beppo's sitting at Lois's desk and it has her nameplate in front of Beppo, I'm going to be like,
that means everything. That'll be in TV Guide next.
That's it.
Next chapter, Pyros of Pendants. Okay,
that's good. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right. So Superman does try talking to his son, his I can't do brother from another mother kind of thing. Son from another. No, John L. Tries to talk some sense to him, but John is very committed to Ally, so that doesn't work. He's very threatening towards. He's like, once they don't know I'm coming. But I don't know. Do you guys think there's going to be a heel turn at the end? I feel like they're hinting at that. Like Clark talking even with Jonathan in another plot line
with John L.
Well, John L. here, and then with Jonathan and talking about how like anybody can be redeemed, and you know you can make mistakes, and
I hope that you take that talk that you're giving your fake son and give it to your real son because you treated him like shit all season.
What if John and John L. merge? That's how Jonathan gets powers.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking also, like, why is Jonathan so worried about merging with John L? It almost seems like when they talk about it, like Jonathan will be lost. Like John L will be the dominant personality or whatever, and Jonathan will be gone forever. But
I don't know, because it almost seems like it would have to be a situation where the two halves would have to willfully merge. Otherwise, what's happening internally in there? I mean, both of the Allies suck. So
yeah, they both have the same idea.
Together. They're both shitty people. So when you put the two of them together, it's just ultra mega shitty person.
They're the same personality, both of them, really, right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's not
They're
like
the same
it's not like the good one and the bad one, like we have with Jonathan. It's so I don't know what happens in that case. Is it like you need the duality? You need the good person and the bad person inside to be a whole I don't know. Like I don't know.
It's all about balance.
Okay.
Mr. Miyagi. Sorry. Yeah, but
it's
interesting.
but okay.
That's true. Everything must balance out. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what happens, quite honestly. I want them to merge just to see. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't just kill off Jonathan, you know?
No. I know. Yeah.
Can we take any more huge reveals like that in 2 episodes left, though? I mean, we've got a lot of hanging threads.
Yes.
Don't you threaten Todd Helbing with a good time.
Oh, I got to tip them at a reveal and spoilers. You guys probably know about it already, but I'm looking forward to discussing.
I counted up watching, I guess, the second episode, and I was like, there's a lot of crap going on here for 2 episodes. And then and then Diggle's going to show up and like all this other stuff. And I'm like,
that was the
spoiler
part. God,
that's not a spoiler. It's been in press.
All right. But you know, he said something about it being like something huge. You know, it's going to be something big that's going to set things up for season 3 and yada yada yada. And of course, we hear
him. I watched him on. Was it The Flash a couple weeks ago? He showed up on there, and he's still carrying the box around.
Oh my God.
And like asking people about it. And I'm like, they've had you doing this for 2.5 years now, and you still think this is a good thing.
Oh my God.
Like they've had you showing up on shows like, I can't get the box open.
You got to have Roddy Piper go after him. Put the ring on. Hit him over the head with a garbage can.
Yeah. And honestly, I got to send this audio to Brian Austin Green to verify that Derek has in fact watched The Flash.
Okay. To be fair, I watched a clip on YouTube, but still, I'm just like,
do you think he'll care?
Really, Diggle? Like you're still going around from show to show? Like I got a box, it's got a ring in it. I don't know what to do with it. It's like this has been going on for years now.
We need to shit or get off the pot with this one, right? Yeah. Like, come on, guys.
He's going to show up. He's going to show up in the finale just to get his own spinoff. Like, is that all that they're doing?
I think he's supposed to be managing the Young Justice or Gotham Knights or something's happening.
Justice U.
That's right. Okay.
And we're supposed to find out where everybody else is in the world, thanks to a speech from Sam. Sam gives a rousing speech in the finale about Supergirl and all the other.
Sam Lane?
Let's get to that when we get to that.
I'm just saying, there's a lot going on for 2 more episodes.
Okay. Listen, there's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on here.
All right. Speaking of Sam, John Henry and Sam want to destroy the pendant, but Superman's still worried about the other world. And I love, again, it's just another statement on Superman's character that he's not just going to slam the doors shut. He knows there are people suffering and he wants to rescue them. Lois is not letting him go anywhere, but they're like, yeah, we have to save our own. And Superman's like, yeah, the last time you wanted to kill me.
Right. Right. I do love Superman should always be the champion of there's always another way. You always have the choice. There's always a better way. He absolutely should be upholding that cause. And I love that this Superman does that.
Yeah. So Superman knows that he's got to have more power to destroy this pendant. So he visits good old brother who, I'm sorry, he's just a riot. Every episode he shows up this season. Last season, I was like, ugh. But this season, he's a riot. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
He wants his brother back, but it's not enough. He's going to have to go apologize to Lois. And that's where she storms in and
that was fantastic. That was a fantastic scene with him holding the flowers. Told you she was going to be mad about that.
Yeah.
She brings up everything else and then grievances, and then brings up the rewriting her story at the planet. Told you she was going to be mad about that one.
Well, I mean, that was great too, because I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that he actually was the editor of the Daily Planet for a moment.
Yeah, right. Like that's such a lost plot line that it told you to bring that up.
What happened to the Daily Planet since I don't know. And Tal explains that he was just jealous of Lois. We chose you over me. I got angry. And that's when she's like, wow, is everything my fault today?
I know. Honestly, I was with her on that. When it rains, it pours for poor Lois in this episode.
Then Sam and John Henry show up and is, of course, arguing whether or not Tal-Rho is actually meaning what he means. But they decide to let them go to Mount Doom together to go try to destroy this pendant and throw its ashes into a dormant volcano. And that's when Ally shows up. And you guys catching Ally on Kenobi, by the way? She's one of the weird sisters or whatever.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. That actress is on Kenobi.
I did not recognize her.
I did not realize that at all.
Yep. Oh, she's completely
one of the Inquisitors?
Yeah.
I did.
I know which one you're talking about because there's only been one other one, but I had no.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely like her better on that show than I do on this one.
She doesn't really have much to do on that show, but other than flip some switches.
That's what he likes about it.
Exactly. She's just pissing me off left and right on this show. Specifically in this scene.
Yeah. So Ally grabs the pendant. Tal flies at her. Ally sucks some energy from him, tosses him, and leaves. Then Superman goes after her, and then she tries absorbing power from Superman, but it's interrupted by hammer time because John is powered up and trying to help out. As Ally actually loses the pendant after getting hit with the hammer, Superman grabs it, and then he and Tal do the Care Bear stare at it and destroy it. I do love just seeing Superman just yelling as he's going full power and they were both doing it. I don't know. It was really cool.
It was very end of Superman the movie when Lois dies. Before he flies backwards. It gave me that scream gave me that vibe.
Then Ally grabs the ashes of the pendant and then takes off. So I'm like, oh no. They made a nice close-up shot of her scooping it up. And
yeah, I was going to ask you both because I know she keeps saying it over and over again, specifically in the second episode, but I don't remember it ever being shown. She says we found another way. Does she ever actually show what the other way is?
Well, you'll know when you need to know.
Yeah, you'll know when you hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you'll know when you see it.
I think the other way is the fact that she can now absorb power, and that has something to do with it. I don't know. I'm lost.
You mean now that she's Parasite, essentially?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. They finally fulfilled that non-promise.
Yeah.
So basically, everything wraps up with we're all worried about what's coming next, and meanwhile, in the bizarro world, Lana is sent. Oh no! Wait, is she? Oh no, she says she's worried that all is lost. Episode title coming up. She has another idea, and then Ally visits Bizarro.
Nice.
Bravo. Bravo.
Favreau. He's done with Ally. He wants his wife back, but yeah, she sucks the life force from him and turns him into a withered corpse. It looked pretty ghastly, actually, for a CW show.
It was.
He looked very zombified and like a withered husk.
Didn't look like he was having a good time.
No.
And almost for a minute, I thought it was our Tal and that she had taken him because, he was gone.
Oh, yeah. He disappeared.
Yeah.
He's going to come in like Han Solo at the end of the finale, I think. Yeah, it's going to be great.
This kid and go.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Listen.
What I meant to say was, you're all clear, kid. Let's blow this thing and go home. Excuse me.
All right, let's get into the next episode, All Is Lost. That's written by Christy Korzek, who's, of course, co-executive producer, lots of episodes, wrote the season 1 finale. And again, another short film director brought in, Elaine Mongeon, and this is her first episode directing too. So, first chapter, Playing with the Boys. So Lois is like, no, going to another world. You spend some quality time with your sons.
She's right.
Yeah, because they need more talking to about why Lana feels the way she does, and Clark
and he was gone for a month, and they're still like reeling from that.
Yeah, right. So the boys think Lana's overreacting. Clark's like, we got to respect her wishes. And then he's like, hey, on the bright side, I have a full day of chores we can work on. I used to love doing chores. I'm sorry. What kind of kid was Clark Kent? Maybe it's because he had superpowers. I got it done in like 10 minutes.
Right, yeah.
Ops. And we get a classic lowering the tractor after Jonathan, I don't know, tightens a bolt or something like that.
Very cool shot. Very cool. I love that.
I just want to visit the set so I can go over and lift the tractor up because I'm sure it's real easy. It's like a shell or something, I
loved there was a sort of a generational passing of the torch thing of it used to be young Clark lifting the tractor so that elderly Jonathan could get under there and fix it, and now it's grown up Clark lifting the tractor so young Jonathan can go in there. And I love that sort of symmetry.
I don't know if they were trying to touch on what they seemed to be teeing up at the end of season 1 with Jonathan being more into doing fix-it stuff with John Henry and building weapons and suits and things, and that's
another dangling thread we have.
That's a thing of the past.
Touched.
Maybe he's our man in the chair.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sure Jonathan would love that. Man in the Bago.
Yeah. So yeah, Clark has a discussion with him. It's like we were talking about with John L. Like the true measure of someone's character is what you do afterwards, and you've been putting in the work to make amends.
I didn't touch on it, but I want to say, just because we were talking about that just a second ago, there was a scene in the last one where after the towel apology, the flower scene, which was great, by the way, there's the scene with Clark, Lois, Tal, Sam, and
John Henry
all sitting. I'm like, this is a really weird room for Lois. Your husband, your ex-boss / brother-in-law / so forth. There's your husband from another Earth. It's your father. It's like a really weird amalgamation of the men in her life.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That's
I was watching that. I was like, this is an odd scene.
It's like a Smallville Thanksgiving dinner.
Pass the rolls, motherfucker.
He's on rolls.
So yeah, Clark says he's not mad at Jonathan. It's just really hard to sit back and watch Jonathan learn from his own mistakes, which was interesting. I mean, it's hard to be gone for a month.
I liked that. I liked that conversation. Actually, I thought that was a very, very grounded and real conversation.
Yeah, I got a little frustrated. I was like, oh man, Jonathan's still beating himself up about this. I thought they had a nice talk when he got back, and then I guess he just needed another one. And
no, because Clark still has not gone, I forgive you, and then obviously deserts him a couple scenes later.
I know.
And I'm like, you have got to take that boy to the fortress.
I know,
It is no
right?
fair.
Yeah.
It is no fair that other boy's been to 2 fortresses.
Right.
He ain't even been to one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, like
They have treated Lois and Jonathan so poorly.
you gotta at least bring him along for the ride, right? And be like, this is your heritage too. Like, you may not have powers, but this is your family.
Well, I just really thought the whole evil doppelganger trying to kill you thing was probably going to be the end of all this. Like, I would never want to do anything to lose you. You're my son. I love you. All is forgiven, and we're still dragging this out of.
Yeah.
Jonathan,
then, he goes
the whipping boy.
He goes in a few minutes later. He's like, "Never mind. I'm going to go shower. I did all the chores. Thanks for taking me with you." And Clark doesn't even go after him. He's like, "Jonathan." I'm like, no, Jonathan. Jonathan didn't do anything wrong here.
Right.
Jordan is snuck off to go to the mayor's office to go talk to Lana about Sarah and how he loves her and she means everything to him. And Lana says, "You put your whole your secret put her whole life in danger. She knows about the tag. If you love Sarah, you want to protect Sarah. Set her free. Free, set her free." No.
And I've been like, good. I don't want anything to do with your family. You're all being weird.
I get Lana's position here. I absolutely do. This is her kid, and she's of course going to put her kid's safety first. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess I
appreciate the position. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. I appreciate the position she's in.
I appreciate the position. I don't think it was her place to say any of those things to
Jordan. That's where I
that needed to be said between parents. That's not.
Yeah, that's that exactly. She can say that to Lois and Clark, but to say that to Jordan felt wrong. I guess.
Although she was probably very done because at this point, 2 of the Kent families had just strolled in the mayor's office at this point in the day, and it's like, okay, I'm tired of this. But yeah. But yeah, I don't think that was her place to say 98% of any of the things she said to him in the least. I think that's, but then again, that's Jordan's fault for showing up too. So
true. But
so Jordan goes moping on Martha's bench, and Jordan is it's very I don't know. Again, a lot of this teenager stuff kind of reminds me of Smallville, and the fact that Jordan's just like, yeah, Lana's right. I'm gonna stay away from Sarah, and and that sucks. And this is the life I'm stuck with, But Clark shows up, wants to show him how amazing his gifts are, so they go to the fortress. Yay! And it's what? We're already training him how to fly? What is going on here? And Clark throws him off a cliff. No. Sorry. Panelist number 1, Derek, did you want to comment on this flying lesson?
I'm not panelist number 1 in the least. No, I thought it was a great sequence. I didn't understand really why they went back to that area because nothing's there anymore. I don't know if the fortress still means something to
yeah,
there's no reason technically for him to go there for that to be where to go. Is it actually clear that the fortress is destroyed? I just know there was crumbling.
The fortress
is not destroyed. The Jor-El's presence is destroyed, which makes the fortress dead.
It's
I
a
thought
shell.
Mom was up there.
Did you watch Smallville? It happened 8 or 9 times throughout the entire series, weekly almost.
I mean,
there was one point, like at the end of season 9, it was like the fortress will never work again. It's gone, and then 2 weeks later, it was like I'm back.
Well, they installed Norton.
Found that switch under the console. The reset. No, Mom's only at Bizarro Fortress.
Yeah.
Oh, she's still there? No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that mom. That ain't our mom. That's Bizarro mom.
Right. But she's at Fortress West.
Our mom is at Desert Fortress.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That she should be in our fortress. Why is she moved?
Because nobody's taken her. Nobody said, "Hey, we could use this and put it over there."
Put that crystal over there.
I just assumed that she was moved. I don't know.
No.
She's
this
still
one goes here. This
here.
one
That
goes
one
there.
goes there.
Okay,
I haven't appreciated that. So I didn't understand that. But no, my whole problem with that scene is that the whole time I was sitting there going, Jonathan's going to be pissed. The whole time I was watching that, I was like, you did him dirty. Why not just take him too? I'm sure he'd like to watch Jordan fly. Like, better than fixing the tractor.
Yes, it beats fixing the tractor. Even if all he can do is watch, to be included, to be like, hey, I am not mad at you. You are not banished from this family. Come and be a part of this moment for your brother. Yeah.
Bundle up.
Yeah.
I still just don't think we have time for all this. Like, I feel like there's just too much going on right now. We ain't got time for this now.
We need Jordan to fly. We need Jordan to fly for the finale.
I guess.
Yes. He's going to do something spectacular. I mean, I don't know. I guess I wasn't. I at first thought about Jonathan, and then I quickly forgot because I was just like, "We're doing flying lessons now." Like, yeah. And the fact that it's like, you know, he has him. He literally does like a leap of faith, you know, off there, and Clark is just kind of like standing there, like waiting.
Jordan, come on.
You know he can do it, and yeah, Jordan pilots himself out of there before he hits the bottom, and Jordan is super psyched.
Still needs to work on landing.
Yeah, well.
I love when he shows up to Kent Farm, just lands on his face. Then Clark says, I'm going to show you one of my favorite lessons, the Kessel Run. And
This
Jordan's
gave me such a laugh. I loved it.
That kid plays Mortal Kombat. I've seen the posters in his room. He knows what Star Wars is, to the point that he asked what the Kessel Run was. I was like, I don't believe that at all.
It's a regular Peter Parker. Of course he doesn't know what Star Wars is. That's a classic film.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those old movies.
Oh my God.
All right. We got to talk about the rest of this. We got to keep up with the Cushings. That's the next chapter.
Nice. Do we?
Lana finds out about the singing, and she gets real mad because she realizes as at Kyle's girlfriend's bar, and that Kyle is like, "Oh, dang it!" Like, yeah, Kyle, you probably should have thought of that before, but whatever.
Lana's reaction is totally fair.
Yeah, it's
totally
like,
fair. You took our kid to the place where you cheated on me, and you didn't even tell me. Like, what?
Ugh. So yeah, Kyle goes to butter her up a little bit at the mayor's office, and Lana's feeling guilty. Everything she's doing is hurting people. She's not. And she like explains it, like, upset Jordan. He's like, what did Jordan do? So, I can't explain that to you.
Again, we don't have time for that. Yeah. There's too much going on right now.
Yeah. But yeah, Kyle just reassures her she's a good person, and they can have a family dinner. And that I like the little, he kind of looks over, he sees the family picture framed in there. He's like, maybe there is still some hope. I
had a quibble with that too, though. And I hate to keep being that guy, but it was a picture from the quinceañera, and I'm like, that's the pic. Like that night you want like on your desk. Like that's the night you want to remember.
You want to memorialize that.
That's
night.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, not like a birthday, like a young birthday party when you were all happy, or not. You know, when things were really tanking.
Yeah. So they have a nice family dinner at the only place in town to go to for family dinner is Victoria Bay's, soon to be the after hours location for the teens. So, and then they have a little joke about Kyle's going to want 10% because he's thinking about other places for her to go. But
that was cute.
Next chapter is called The Suit Life of Nat and John Henry.
I assume, do you not think they'll, by the end of probably the finale, that when the world is nearly over and we all have to come together, they'll put the two of them back together?
Nothing like a...
I don't know. There was that one weird episode where she was flirting with John Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that was all just Superman. To make Nat upset.
That was just all for Nat and Sarah to be mad about something.
Right. She shot her shot with Superman, too. Hey. I don't know. I mean, they have been really harping on the, like, no, really, never. We are done. Like, don't... Like even Kyle has to die. Well, I kind of think so. I think that even before this dinner, she was like, Kyle,
he's been gone for how many weeks now?
Don't get me
a couple episodes.
I feel like he's been gone for like 3 or so.
I swear on social media, you cannot find a happier person to work on Superman and Lois than Eric Valdez. So it would break my heart. Yeah,
I don't
He loves
him
this
gone.
show.
I don't want him gone.
No,
I want him to go evil.
I don't want any of these people gone at all.
No.
But I want some of their storylines gone, definitely.
Or at least to be resolved.
Yeah.
I do feel like I don't feel like that they're gonna put the two of them back together again. I don't know. It feels like it would undo a lot of Lana's.
Well, my thing is, what are they gonna if they don't kill him off and they don't put it together? What are they gonna do with Kyle?
Make him a Sophie. Just shows up every.
So make him evil. So make him evil.
Yeah.
Sophie
Make
to
him
pancakes
and put him back in the closet.
as it is
See you in 2 weeks.
to Kyle and Sarah pulling out a guitars. Oh, you got a guitar going in there.
Oh.
Music.
We're going to bring Kyle back around episode 13 of every season just to remind people. He's still here. I love Kyle. He was the character in the beginning that I was most concerned with, I think, just from some of the earlier things that we were hearing about how they were going to take that character, and ultimately they didn't do that. I've loved Eric's portrayal of the character. I would hate to see him go. But again, it's like if you don't have a connection, if Lana and Sarah's only connection to our central premise of the series, or the Superman and the Lois of it all, then, or the Jordan and the Jonathan of it all, and you've removed him from the Cushing, the Lang family, then what's he got to do that? I mean, there's only so many fires in Smallville that Superman's going to put out that Kyle's like, thanks. And, and then he flies off. And there's a myriad of things they could do, but as compelling storytelling goes, I don't know that him as a singular character is going to add much unless he gets brought into the fold somehow.
Right.
Which is a possibility with now Lana knowing in these last 2 episodes coming.
But I like the idea of the mayor, whoever it is, being like a person that knows, it has a relationship with Superman in one way
That's
or
true.
another.
That is an interesting angle.
That's kind of cool. I don't know what it would do with the fire chief.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to have the episode. When he does find out, we're going to have another one of these episodes where Kyle's going to go up to Clark and be like, we were best friends and you lied to me. I welcomed you into my house.
I've met you 3 times.
I made you barbecue, and I do not take kindly to you lying to me all this time.
You made a lie of me.
I meant to write down one of those Lana and Clark flashbacks was really weird, and I can't remember what it was now. There was the puppet.
The super spad cootie catcher?
The stuff getting knocked. The stuff getting knocked out of his hands in the hallway, I think, during school. Yes, it was that weird kid. It was that weird kid playing Clark. It's super weird.
Isn't it the same kid? No?
I don't know. It's weird. No, I don't know. It wasn't the same kid.
Okay.
He's weird. He's a weird child.
We also got, I forgot to mention the car crash. Did Pete survive the car crash?
No, Pete's dead.
Oh, yeah. If he's dead.
Pete's actually dead in this show?
Pete's dead. Pete's ate some bad gum.
I don't know if you're kidding or not.
Ate some
Pete's
bad
dead.
gum.
All right. You heard it first here, folks.
Ate some bad gum.
And
it's a
had a penchant
joke.
for driving really fast.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Pete was driving, but Lana whispered it in Clark's ear, but then he wrecked. Like, I didn't understand any of that very quick cut of the car accident.
Yeah.
I don't think Pete's dead.
I
wish Pete was a part of this show.
Same.
I'm
I
confused.
kind of wish Kyle was Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he is.
Maybe.
So we're just going to call him Khalid.
Pete Cortez.
I was confused the fact that they showed a pile. They showed a flashback of Lana sitting outside the car and no Pete to be seen. So
Sorry.
Derek is completely broken.
Come on, pile. Like I can't just leave that lying there. Oh,
Right as I took a step too. Thanks for that. God, the sink was nearby.
All right, moving on.
Got me.
The suit life of Nat and John Henry.
Oh my God.
John Henry finds out that Nat's got a suit, but he's like, Hetty's like, please specify which suit.
That was funny. That was a good way for him to find out.
Yeah. And so, of course, we get you're 15 years old. You shouldn't have a suit. I'm going to destroy it. Nat's like, I build things. I don't destroy them. So she leaves John Henry to cut up the suit, but he can't because it's infused with XK. I don't know what the metal shop is that they got going on in that garage. It seems like it's
pretty advanced.
Yeah, it's pretty advanced. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I build things.
Well, just
I don't destroy them.
That tricorder that she was carrying around in the cave in the last episode.
Yeah. Her quote of "I build things, I don't destroy them" was giving me vibes of Michael Scott saying, I don't make copies, I make originals."
Yeah.
Hetty even tells John Henry that her suit's actually superior to his. And Nat's, of course, is like, hey, I lost one world. I'm going to fight for this world. So John Henry says, well, we need to work together. And we'll kind of touch back in with that as we move along. But we have Lucy Lane back. This chapter is called Lucy's Memory Lane because I just go for the obvious.
Nice.
A lot of 5 years ago stuff. Lucy meeting Ally at the bookstore, and immediately complaining about her family. And Ally's like, you can tell Ally's just like, I'm sorry, General Sam Lane and Lois Lane. Let's bring them into the fold. And she really kind of pushes her on that.
You seem emotionally vulnerable. Let's take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You've probably been through some trauma, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, as it flashbacks end, it's basically, Ally's the only one there for Lucy because Lucy's kind of pushed everybody else out of her life, and it's really just exactly where she wants. I do feel kind of bad for Ally because you could see that she was just like, yeah, I mean, Lucy's fine, but if I get Lois Lane and the general of the DOD, yada yada, in my fold, I mean, all right. So this last chapter is called "I Tried Lucy in the Woods with Others." You got anything better than that, Frank? Because Lucy.
So instead of Lucy in the sky with diamonds, you went with Lucy in the woods with others.
I don't know.
Don't look at me. I'm not. You're the pun master.
I would have. Lucy holds the football. I don't know. I would have gone.
Yeah. Well, I dropped the suit life of
that was terrible.
I mean,
I like that one.
Acknowledged. Okay. All right.
No, I said, oh no, it was acknowledged.
So yeah, the way the flashbacks kind of, at least the first flashback, whatever, I'm not going chronological, but I love that it juxtaposes the, Ally's like, oh, we're getting this band set up or whatever. And then is Lucy like, please don't leave. She's coming back. Then
the doctor is in.
Yeah. we go to the Smallville Gazette, and Beppo's got a huge file on all she knows about Ally, and then immediately gives Lois some crap because you only tell me what you want me to know.
Oh my God.
Stop it! But
Beppo, you're supposed to be on our side.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the side of journalism, but yes, also our side.
Oh yeah, right.
It's so weird because she's mad because we find out that Clark used the Gazette as his cover story for Lana, I guess. I don't know. People in town, that he was on assignment from the Smallville Gazette and was gone for a month.
It's a small town. That was going to get back to Chrissy sooner.
Why would you not just say the planet? He had that whole package where he was supposed to be writing stuff anyway. Why didn't you just say he was gone? Yeah. I did love the moment where she's sitting in the back of the car and he's like, well, this is going to be a very awkward conversation.
But it was so weird. It was just like, oh, you told your dad that you were sleeping over at my house when you're such a liar.
Yes.
And then Sam comes in and he's like, we found Lucy. And Chrissy's like, I'm going with you. Like, just demands to go along. And I love how Sam's like, We don't want you to come along.
Yeah. Stay here, Chloe. Beppo.
Meanwhile,
I
Bizarro,
love Beppo.
I do too.
I want more things, better things. That the way she gets brought in with her complaining about
and Kyle.
Yeah.
Go. I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding.
Yeah, but
I could see her hating Kyle.
actually,
I could also
she
see.
would.
I could also see them making Chrissy gay. So it's like there's four other directions to go there before ever reaching Kyle Cushing.
True.
Yeah. But what if like Kyle was like a new sports reporter or something? We find out he's like really into football, and because of his days back at Smallville High, and
I just don't get writer vibes from Kyle.
I'd love to see Kyle write football. I'd love to see him actually write the word football and see if he spelled it right.
what if Kyle gets the coaching job? Kyle Chandler, no? All right. Friday night.
Yeah.
All right. So in Bizarro World, we have our Bizarro Lois and Sam watching Ally on the television, and she is everywhere. She's all over Times. I called it Times Circle because I thought it was be really funny.
Nice.
We're all going to be gods. Just stay together. And then it's
file single file.
Yeah.
Come on. We're walking. We're walking. We're all going to go over to this other Earth.
I mean, can you imagine the people are just like, they don't watch the news. They're just like, living their daily life. And then all of a sudden this stuff starts happening. It's just like, what is going on? Who's merging? What is merging?
If their world's anything like ours, I'd just be like, all right, now this is happening.
Yeah, great. The Eiffel Tower looked pretty interesting. It was like a tower stacked on it.
I have a nit to pick. I have a nit to pick with this. Well, yeah, it was neat to have it be sort of. It wasn't fully upside down. It was like two Eiffel Towers connected in the middle, right? But why would it have feet in the air? Like that doesn't even. What I would have done instead is I would have had had Big Ben be in Paris and have the Eiffel Tower be in London. That's what I would do.
There you go.
To show opposite. But like, why would a tower have feet in the air? Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Be like the world's smallest clock tower. They'd be walking by it in Paris, going,
exactly.
This is Little Ben,
Petite Ben,
Petite Ben, Petite Beignet.
This is Modest Maurice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Bizarro Lois is looking kind of scared. We know the threat is still there. Ally's going to merge both Earths. Sam and Lois and Chrissy pull up, and Sam's like, "I'll crack the windows for you, Peppo."
I know, that's so great, so great. Or not.
Sam and Beppo.
No,
Ooh.
hard no. I'm not
only your boss. I'm also your stepmother.
I hate that
whole wicked stepmother thing now going on with her and Lois.
Oh man, yeah, that could give some good stuff for Lois that we've been waiting for. All right, so Lois and Sam march in, and they're immediately trying to tell them that Ally has lost her mind. She's got these life-draining powers. She's going to kill you all. And then Sam's just like, screw it. I'm cuffing myself to my daughter. And whatever you're going to go through, I'm going to go through too. The acolytes.
That was a move.
Yeah. That seemed very, very dad, very Sam Lane.
Very Sam Lane.
Yeah. The acolytes find the ELT. That'll
How
come
many
in handy
times have you
later.
been in handcuffs? You don't want to know.
Lucy is done with the both of them. Lois tries to apologize. I didn't know how to raise a child. I did my best. And Lucy's got all sorts of baggage. I was shackled to you, and you resented me.
And now I'm literally shackled to you.
Yeah. So finally, Lucy gets talked down to where she's just like, I need some time to think about this. And so Sam's like, okay, and uncuffs himself.
Is that easy, huh?
Yeah. That's when creepy Ally starts coming from the sky floating, and they're all standing around like, ooh, I would be like, let's get out of here. This looks really bizarre.
Like Duck Hunt. Shoot it.
Ally says, "Oh, we're going to merge you. We're going to merge everybody." And Sam's like, "You're not going to do that without the pendant." And Ally's like, "We got another way." And Lois is like, "You're going to, Lucy, this is going to turn you into a monster just like her." And Ally's like, "Well, I don't hurt people." And, but hey, if we could find Superman, I really want to do something possibly painful to him to help merge our planets. She needs a lot of power,
a lot of energy.
Yeah. Ally tells Lois to call Superman, and Lois makes a joke. "I don't have a red phone."
Yeah.
Some red Superman phone. And it's just, although it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I do. I love that. Yeah.
We also have Wu there, who's kind of like, possibly could be swayed because
I still don't understand the whole woo of it all. Like, I still feel like there's a deleted scene there that just didn't, that fit all that together that I'm just lost on.
Feels like there's a missing link somewhere.
I know.
I think she was like loyal to Anderson, and then Anderson went and did this thing with Ally, and then Wu's like, "Oh, this sounds like a good thing." And all of a sudden now Anderson's gone. He's been killed, so she doesn't know what to think.
So we're full on cult now.
Yeah.
I mean, we were full on cult when Ally was like, "Oh, you seem vulnerable. Let me estrange you from your whole family." Yeah.
Let me drug you.
Yeah. And make myself the most important person in your life.
Right. Lois says Ally wants to kill Superman like she killed Anderson. Ally then blames that on John L. And Lois says that Ally manipulated John L. And then Lucy, of course, turns on Lois, says, "You're the manipulator," and then pulls the ELT out to call Superman.
Person being manipulated, actively being manipulated, calls someone else a manipulator.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. What is she thinking? I just don't understand what she's thinking now. Like, doesn't she know that Ally is going to hurt Superman? Like, why would she? She's
completely brainwashed at this point. Like, she really believes that whatever Ally is doing is for some higher purpose.
And what is? I guess Ally must be done with Lucy, because then she immediately, like, when Sam tries to get the ELT back, she zaps Sam. So that's going to cause some problems. That's going to cause
good. At least she finally wises up that this is what the whole grift has been about from day one, control and power. But also, once he finally shows up, does Lucy finally know that Clark is Superman? I mean, he's sitting on the ground crawling toward Lois going, "Lois," and she's sitting right there next to Lois the whole time. I was kind of like...
They have a special relationship, much like Clark and Lana have. I'm just saying it's platonic. It's magic. It's okay. Everybody...
It's not okay.
Okay.
It's not okay.
Starting next week, Robin hosts this podcast alone in those three voices.
I'm Frank, and I'm Derek.
Why do I sound like Kermit? That's the...
I understand that he had to do it by himself, but why the puppets? Yeah. Why did he feel... why nobody's watching? Why did he feel the need to go full puppet with it?
And here's Sacco. Okay.
Don't ask me.
Meanwhile, Chrissy is in the car considering Clark's resume, very, very short resume, but it does mention one of his credits is working at the Smallville Sentinel, which, where did this paper go to?
Surely that was the high school paper.
I wonder.
That was my assumption.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Just couldn't call it the torch, huh? All right, all right.
Yeah. Couldn't tie it all together.
So, yeah, Chrissy notices Ally draining Superman and calls the emergency DOD number, which comes across to John Henry. And John Henry finds the location. They are all in Bo Burnham Woods. All right, Burnham Woods. But I was just like, hey, that's funny. And Nat joins. We have some good screaming from Bitsy as Superman is getting the life sucked out of him.
I thought they were going to kill him, like here, and then have 2 episodes left. And I was like, I really thought we were about to go this route.
I don't know. I mean, she may have killed Superman at least for some time, because Clark's not going to have any powers, it looks like.
Yeah. I wonder if he's complete. Well, we'll get to it in spoilers.
Yeah. All right. So John Henry tries that hammer again, but Ally easily just throws it right back at him. And she doesn't completely kill Superman. She just flies off satisfied with the power that she got from him. And I don't know, if I was Ally, I'd be like, I just got to put this to bed right now. It's like no chance that he's coming back and to stop my plan. Both John Henry and Nat fly off with Sam and Superman. After Nat saves Superman.
You guys can get a ride, right?
You're good. You got this?
Good? Yeah. Sam's got the keys. No. All right. So we have a nice tearful scene between Lucy and Sam. It looks like Lucy's back, and it took her dad nearly being killed to do it. Meanwhile, Superman, his body covered in veiny stuff, really messed up, being looked at a team of doctors and a strange John Henry standing in the corner looking at something electronic screen. And John Henry gives Lois the lowdown. They got his blood. They got Clark's blood. He's weak enough that you could actually draw it. And Dr. Emmanuel is going to...
Dr. Helen Bryce?
I was thinking of the actress's name.
Yes.
Helen Bryce is going to get a hold of that blood, right? No?
It's very dangerous, very fast.
Lois tells the boys...
They can't take his blood. Well, they can.
Yeah. They tell the boys and Nat that Clark's cells are normal, and they're like, that's cool, isn't it? No. Normal.
I wanted to be like, it'd be fine if he was normal.
Yeah.
But he's not.
But Nat's like, what's going on? We need Superman. Yeah, we're working on that, Nat. Okay.
But yeah. We got 2 episodes left, Nat. Just sit down. You're new here.
Sit down. And John Henry looks at them all and says, we're all going to have to step up, which I really think we're going to get some sort of... I don't know. We'll talk about it in spoilers. But
and
the
there
last
was not
scene...
one mention of Talrow anywhere in that episode either.
Yeah. We end with Ally telling Lana to go finish Superman off while she then goes out to that black void between the portals and seems to be just pulling them together slowly.
It wasn't slowly. It was like, hey, we got 2 weeks left. You're already going to have these together by next week.
That's true. Yeah. But that's it for both Lies That Bind and All Is Lost. Are we psyched for the next episode? I am.
Oh my gosh. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much to wrap up in
There's Bizarro War Worlds. Is that the name of the next one?
Worlds War Bizarre.
Worlds War Bizarro. And then the last one is...
Unless you're on Bizarro World, then you would actually say it that way.
Then you would...
yes.
Right.
War Worlds.
Yes.
And then the final episode
you would say is a baba.
It's true. It's a baba. The final episode is called Waiting for Superman. So we'll talk about both of those in spoilers. We want to do some plugs, or we want to talk a little bit more about these episodes at all?
I definitely want to say plugs, but I also want to say we don't know if Frank will be with us for the final 2 episodes or not. So we definitely want to...
He's dying, everybody.
We don't know. Oh my God.
He's on his deathbed right now. He sounds great.
Very much the opposite. There's a baby coming any day. Honestly, any day now.
Any minute,
possibly.
We're on baby. We're on Rambling's watch.
We are.
So we might have 4 co-hosts, 4 hosts next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yes.
All I'm saying is I'm winning the pool. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. Nobody else wanted in, so I booked all the dates. So it's just between me and me.
Cool. All right, this is yours to lose.
Were there cow plops involved? Something got sent to me. Anyway.
So if you're not with us for the finale, even if you were able to record a 5-minute "here's what I thought" on your phone and us to drop it in, but if you're not with us, we will greatly miss you. But we are so excited for you and your wife and baby Ramblings to arrive right now. You got to go. She's okay. She just ran by in the background. Well, it was more of a hustle. It wasn't really a run. But
yeah.
So if you're not with us, we will miss you greatly. And if Robin continues his crap, he'll be here by himself. So. With puppets. It's a whole thing. Where can they find us online, Frank?
They can find us at supermantvtalk.com and contact us at supermantvtalk@gmail.com, at supermantvtalk on Twitter, or Starville House of L on Instagram. And you can find us anywhere that podcasts are found. Particular, if you want to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that means the world to us. And of course, shout out to our buddy Craig over at Krypton Site for great scoops and insights like we talked about earlier. There's just so much. Craig
Awesome
has
interviews.
all the lowdown. Yeah.
Right.
Talking to the cast and the creators. He's got all the scoop.
Awesome.
All right.
Well,
so we'll be back with
World's War Bizarre.
War Bizarre. Am I missing something with that title?
There are more than one world.
I know. Is that all it is? Is World War II, but it's two worlds, so it's World's War Bizarre?
Yeah, I think that's all.
I feel like it's a pun that I'm not getting.
If there is,
I feel like Robin wrote it, and I'm not getting it.
The suit life.
We'll be back with spoilers in a second. Until then,
we're
always around.
Unless I have a baby.
Clark?
I'm getting better. The world needs my help, and I'm, just taking a sick day.
If she can do that to Superman, what chance do the rest of us have? You are more than just your powers. It's because of your heart. Be Superman.
This is that was the trailer for season 2, episode 14, World's War Bizarre. Maybe if we emphasize...
are we putting the wrong emphasis on the long syllable? Maybe it's my fault.
Yeah. War Bizarre.
World's War Bizarre. World's War Bizarre. World's War Bizarre.
Huh.
Nope. Not getting it.
Not working. Well, it's a penultimate episode, and a weary Lois holds vigil at Superman's bedside. Meanwhile, Jonathan and Jordan continue to worry about their father, who seems more human now than ever. And lastly, John Henry and Natalie work together to figure out the best way to defend against Ally's powers.
They're going to turn him into a bench.
I took a look at the photos they released for this episode. We got Lana definitely going to Kent Farm to finish off Clark.
Oh, I haven't seen these.
It looks cool. John Henry and Nat are there in their suits trying to defend him, and also looks like Jordan gets involved. And there's a picture of Jordan getting choked out by Lana, which maybe it's almost like he was at a mayor's office way too many times. There's also a lot of looking up. Many of the pictures, there are people just looking up, and I assume
is it red when they're looking up? Because there's that one shot of the trailer of Sarah and is it Sarah, Sophie, and Lana?
And Lana's on her phone.
Drenched in red.
yeah, exactly. A lot of it's drenched in red, which I'm assuming is the worlds being merged, or Ally doing some sort of huge thing above Smallville in particular.
Right.
But Chrissy in the trailer seems a little fatalistic. Like, well, what chance do the rest of us have if she could do that to Superman? I did notice in the trailer a nice little shot of Nat crying in Lois's arms. I'm assuming
I saw that.
Dad got hurt, but I also, I'm also happy that they have a little close scene together.
I wonder if it's like Dad got hurt and she's thinking about her mom and how she's lost her mom, and now maybe she's going to lose her dad, and maybe she turns to Lois.
I hope it's more of a worry than John is hospitalized again because of trying to fight Ally.
Man, there are a lot of people looking up in this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One might almost say everyone looks up.
Getting choked out by your girlfriend's mom there. That's rough.
That's hot.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, no, that's rough.
Yeah, but look at the outfit she's wearing.
Oh, my gosh. Both of you. Go to your corners.
Oh, hey. Clark
I
wants to be
love
with
how
Lana.
His mom has got it going on.
I love how she did before she totally ruined her character.
Sophie's mom. It works better. Sophie's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sophie's mom.
Who's Sophie?
Who's Sophie? That's a question.
My dog.
I love those practical suits.
Yeah.
Nat and John's practical suits, because those are photographers on set taking those pictures, and those are fantastic practical effects they've done with those.
Good.
I can't wait for Jonathan to put on that suit. It looks like it's going to fit real well.
Real snug.
Is that what's going to happen?
I don't know, but you know what? I mean, this is what I was thinking of teeing up. I'm sure it's forefront of you guys' mind. I'm just the amateur, comics nerd coming at this. The idea that Superman is down and there's a threat to the Earth, and we have a couple of power suits. We have a quote unquote eradicator roaming around. John
Superboy.
L.
Yep.
We started this whole season off with the Misdirective Doomsday.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, Sam Lane, who's been hospitalized and is probably going to need some cyborg parts.
We're really going there with it, aren't we?
Hey, if I call it, you owe me $20.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing?
Again.
Yeah, I did that one time, and I didn't like the ending. Should I read this TV guide synopsis, or have you got it
Of the
pulled
same
up
episode?
It's
Or
for these
the
last
next
two episodes. It's for these last two episodes.
Oh, for less. Oh,
I mean, it's not really a synopsis as much as it is a TV guide breakdown of what's coming.
Let's hear it.
The original thing I sent you was cut off, but I've got the whole thing now. I've got
That's
the
the title of.
which still hasn't been released yet, so this is spoilery, which is a good reason we're talking about it here. As season 2, and I read, as season 2 of the standout superhero saga races to a dramatic close, all hell breaks loose in Smallville.
Races. So many bricks. Yeah, we're racing right there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Remember that time we were out for 8 weeks? But anyway, I don't think I would be as cynical, is that the right word, with where we are right now, if this had all played out week to week. I think these breaks in between have made it far worse for me, and I don't mean to be disparaging at all, because I love this show. This season has been a huge what? Over and over again. Quote, "We kind of went crazy with the spectacle," showrunner Todd Helbing excitedly admits of the final 2 episodes. In tonight's action-packed hour, and I assume this is next week. This is for the upcoming episode.
Okay.
World's War Bazaar, and then moves into the finale. Yeah. In tonight's action-packed hour, powerful, mad cult leader Ally Allston ramps up her plan to fuse the multiple universes at play in the series into one. Having already merged with her Bizarro world self, Ally has also figured out how she can gain even more powers by draining those of Superman / Clark Kent, played by Tyler Hoechlin. That forces everybody else to step up, Helbing teases. He literally can't do anything. So that answers the question. It's not that his powers seem to be weakened, it's that he's got nothing in the bag, it would seem. Clark's wife, Lois, and their twin sons, Jonathan and Jordan, vigilante John Henry Irons, and his daughter, Natalie. Vigilante? Really? It's not. Okay.
He's stalking the Smallville alleyways, taking
Vigilante.
all that fear him.
Just standing only 2 stories up, though, because that's the highest building they have in Smallville.
Right.
Vigilante John Henry Irons and his daughter, Natalie, run point on saving the day. Still, global chaos reigns in the June 28th finale, even after Clark and his bestie, Mayor Lana Lang, rallied. Sorry, I can't even read that with a straight face. Rally their panicked neighbors into action. Remember this time last year? A series of unimaginable. Every time I say something like that, that AI on our devices comes over. It's the second time it's happened in this podcast. Rally their panicked neighbors into action. A SERIES of unimaginable events threaten not just the Kansas town, but also the very existence of mankind on Earth. Quote, "It's bonkers," says Helbing. How, or if, Ally's onslaught is reversed, is as secret as Clark's identity. Even though we keep telling everybody that.
Yes.
What Helbing can reveal is that viewers will finally find out, I'm so ready for this to be over, how Superman and Lois, quote, fits into the Arrowverse. Throughout the finale, Lois's father, General Lane, mentions things where you're going to be like, wait, what? And then he gives a speech that is very clear. You learn everything from him, the executive producer promises, adding General Lane has the most inspirational grandfather/father moment that he's had so far in the series.
Okay.
Finally, expect a last-minute visit from Arrow vet David Ramsey's John Diggle. Okay.
Why not?
Because we've got time for this. Although the fan fave's presence has more to do with Superman and Lois's future than its past. Quote, "That scene is to tee up our big bad for season 3, Helbing says."
Yeah.
Been seeing a lot of speculation about who that season 3
Sinestro?
right? I mean,
what do you think? What do you think, Frank? What are your thoughts? What's your gut telling you?
I don't think it's gonna, like, Doomsday. I really, you can't cry Doomsday more than once. So if they're gonna do that, I think that's ill advised. Brainiac is very interesting to me, as especially with things being on the galactic cosmic scale they've been on. I could see that being Ally was the herald of Brainiac or something like that.
Well, I sure hope things are condensed down a little bit next season and a little bit more grounded.
I hope so too, honestly. And I don't understand why we need an Arrowverse explainer on this show when, like, this is the most removed. I feel like if that were to happen on The Flash or something. But what are your thoughts?
I think if we're going to find out how everything's connected, and I think if Diggle's showing up to do something, I think Lex is our. I hope John Cryer is our season 3 villain. I really hope John Cryer is our.
Yeah, but it's Superman and Lois. It's going to be John Cryer showing up, and he's going to be like, "I'm a Bizarro Lex Luthor, and I'm actually, I don't know, Ron Troop."
I would love that to be. I would love that to be the reveal.
John Cryer is Steve Lombard.
Kyle and Lex actually merge. And,
of course. Why do we even see that? No, God, if they brought Lex in, oh my God. I think
I really hope that's what's coming. I'm probably wrong. I think that's something that could make next season very grounded.
Yes.
Obviously, season 1 was using Lex without using Lex, with having Talrow be Morgan Edge, and then obviously him becoming Talrow. That set it off on a different path. But we're due for some Superman and Lex Luthor.
Please.
I think putting it off past a third year would be at a certain point. At a certain point, you have to be like, why is Lex Luthor not involved in this in any stretch and way? And if he was correct me if I'm wrong, he ends up in the Phantom Zone in the Supergirl finale, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I go back to, I would love to see, no offense to Supergirl, those were more cartoonish caricatures of these characters, even down to when Superman and Lois appeared, and obviously the Lex of it all too. So I would love to see this world's version or this show's version, I guess, of John Cryer's Lex, because I think he would be an absolute madman, just evil. And not goofy evil, but Lionel Luthor.
I tell you what, I loved him even on that show, even if.
Oh, I did too. I did too.
Yeah. No, I understood. Yeah. Yeah. But so all I'm saying is I loved him on that show. I would absolutely love to see a take that is suited for this show specifically. That would be amazing.
Don't mess with us, Helbing. Like, if you do this, do not do a reversal. I'm going to be so upset with you.
Yeah.
No, that there needs to be no twist.
I will come for you.
There needs to be none of that. There needs to be none of that. John Henry is somebody. Talro is somebody. Bizarro Doomsday is somebody. Like, it needs to be straight up Lex.
No more fake outs.
We can't fake out too much more on this anyway either. Like, you can only cry wolf so many times.
Yeah.
And I feel like
it's still go over well.
Yeah, I just feel like it's going to be like, this is a staple of the show. Remember when they shot you with this? Remember when they shot you with that? But just fine, do it, but don't do it with Lex. Like,
well, then we never trust the show. Like, I don't trust the show anymore at that point.
Right.
If you keep it's cool a couple times, but then it starts deadening it to me. That the reveal's not even cool to me when they do it.
Fool me twice. No matter how you? Yeah.
You
can't fool me twice.
You can't fool me twice. Now watch this drive.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
So I hope that's what's coming. Now, I don't understand why Diggle would have that, because he didn't really have a whole lot of Lex carryover, obviously.
He's just going to be there to open a box and close it again and then be done.
Well, if he puts the ring on and all of a sudden it like shoots off into the sky or something, and all of a sudden the Phantom Zone opens up and Lex is found in a cornfield with like amnesia or something.
Well, I just wonder if all this conversation is going to happen, and obviously there's something other than, there's more than just, we haven't talked to Kara. Like if there's weird drops being made in dialogue leading up to some giant speech, there's more at play here than just, I haven't talked to Barry in a while. Like there's more at play here, I think. I would assume.
The Spectre,
if they're making a bigger deal out of it.
And he's going to say, I put a cloud over everybody's minds so they forgot about things, because to keep the universe in some sort of weird balance or something.
Whatever.
I can't wait to see what they do.
Yeah.
I know. I hope it doesn't suck.
It's got to provoke a reaction. I know that. It will provoke a reaction.
It's going to provoke a reaction. If that final shot is Luthor walking in a room and standing there with Superman, and then it cuts to the shield, then that's our setup for season 3, something Lex heavy.
Yes.
I'd be into that. I'd be very, very into that.
What was that Smallville poster? Good sex, bad Lex?
Yeah. One of those classics.
Wow, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Fantastic WE marketing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Did you see that Superman and Lois is like the #1 streamed thing on HBO Max?
I did not see that.
Yeah. I'll pull up my source. It was
from DC, or it can't be all over. Like Barry's on HBO Max.
Right. Well, yeah, and like Peacemaker and some other things. I believe of all the DC things, yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. And I assume season 2 will be on there in July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pleased to see that. Because I feel like this show really has, like, it is like really, really top notch. And I think it has huge potential to like be like, it's not just a CW show. You know what I mean? Like it's more than that. And so I'm glad that it's getting seen, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
This, I assume that also, if we're going to have a sell off of the CW soon, it may be over. It may happen between the time of this show ending and if it comes back again in January.
Yeah.
You'll have a almost 6-month-old when the show comes back, Frank.
Yikes. Yeah.
So.
I'm Derek. I'm Frank. I'm Robin.
Did you want to say something, baby Jonathan?
Boys.
No, just one, please. Just one.
We don't know, boy or girl.
I don't know, boy or girl. I don't know.
Yeah.
We will find out. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, Frank, hopefully we'll see you back. But if not, Robin, until next time.
Yes, sir.
While you're talking by yourself.
Yep. I'm going to be here with my tinfoil hat and all the theories.
And all the puppets.
And all the puppets.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, folks. Bye.
Bye.